Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope everyone are doing super well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. You guys, so good to see you. Thank you so much for all of your like, share, subscribe, for all of your comments. I love reading all of your comments. Let me know what's going on with your life so we can support each other, okay? Alright, so I was guided to do a specifically DF, Divine Feminine reading. So only take what resonates, you guys, don't make it fit. So Divine Feminine is an energy, okay? So even if you are male, you may embody Divine Feminine energy. So let's get started. So Spirit is saying here, get excited. Get excited. Stepping outside, just getting that fresh air. Energy in motion, energy in motion, right? Putting that energy in motion. So if you have any trapped emotions, right? The good way to get them out, to release that energy, to get it moving, is to literally step outside and move your body, okay? Trust is everything. Yes, trust is everything. So is there somebody that you are settling for? That there's like not enough trust, or there's no trust. There's not such a thing, there's not enough trust. Like it's like either you trust them or you don't, right? So how can you be with somebody that you do not trust? And people rarely change, you guys. Like some people are just flaky, like they were born that way. I mean, they weren't born that way, but they were raised that way, right? They grew up that way. So I'm hearing a snake, once a snake, always a snake. I mean, I'm the type of person who do give a lot of chances to a lot of people because, I don't know, I just want to see them better. But I've noticed that, it will, wow, yeah, rarely people do change. So once a snake, always a snake. I would say still a snake, right? So make sure that you only surround yourself with people that you can trust, okay? And specifically like friends, right? If you have friends around you that you cannot trust, it's time to let them go. It's time to let them go because you're elevating at such a rapid speed. You cannot have like these people trying to set you off your path, or trying to set you off your good mood, or trying to set you off your course, or trying to set you off financially, spiritually, mentally, physically. Yeah, your priority is you. So choose what's best for you right now. Self-care, okay? Self-care is a form of self-love. So your priority is you. So many times we go around trying to please everybody but ourselves. And once you flip the script, right, you're like, okay, well, I will not do that anymore because that's not in my best interest. People get mad. They're like, what's wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me, but right now I'm prioritizing myself. So you need to prioritize yourself now. This is huge. Once you do this, like, your whole life will change. Like, you will feel so much better. Like, zero fucks given, I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Even Spirit is saying this. Thank you, Spirit. Zero fucks given. Yeah, zero fucks given. Like, make yourself your own priority. Apply more self-care. Like, take your own sweet little time. You don't need to be replying to every text message. You don't need to be meeting everybody who's trying to meet you if you don't feel like it. Of course we have our responsibilities like work and stuff, but times are changing. Once you make yourself priority, everything will change. You will start prioritizing yourself and your own well-being and your mental wealth and health. And a lot of people are becoming self-employed, starting YouTube channels, starting in being influencers. online businesses. Like you can do so many things online, and you can work smarter, not harder nowadays. Like we have so many new opportunities available to us that our parents did not have. So times are very different, you know. A lot of us grew up in an environment where our parents like this is how it's supposed to be, but like, nah, ma, not anymore. Don't those times are over, you know. You can be your own priority now. You don't need to be working for nobody no more. You can be working for yourself now, putting yourself first, doing what you like to do, you know? And you will inspire so many people to do that too. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the sooner you go through it, the sooner you'll get out of it. Emotion, energy in motion. This is so important, you guys. Move it, move your body. Even if you don't feel like it, you know, I know it's getting darker and colder and people don't want to go outside, but it is so necessary to just take that little walk every day, right? To do some yoga, to do some stretching, to do some free movement, dancing, singing, you know, whatever you gotta do, put that energy in motion. Like, if you don't know how to do it, please take some courses, like apply for some yoga courses or something like that, right? Or you can go on YouTube and just Google it, yoga, Pilates, exercise, you know, and that will keep you motivated when you have a little buddy on screen to, you know, like hype you up. If you don't have a personal trainer or a buddy who you can work out with. Me personally, like my body gets so stiff if I don't move it. Like I feel like Walking Dead. Like I literally feel like a zombie if I don't move my body. Like it starts aching. So it's so important that you move that energy, that your chakras can be aligned so that holy energy can flow through you and you can radiate that. You know how people talk about glow up? Like glow up isn't always external glow up. The true glow up comes from the inside where you can radiate that holy energy, right? But if it gets stuck somewhere, like of course you won't be able, you need to understand how energy works, so do some research on how chakras work. Yeah, you cannot skip the healing, so you would just have to go through it, okay? Like you gotta release what you gotta release. If you gotta scream it out, scream it out. You gotta cry it out. Whatever you gotta do, do it. I'm getting that a lot of people are very angry, you know? You've been hurt so many times and you've just swallowed all of that and you wish that you could just go and like scream it back to these people, but you're bigger than that because you are a light worker, right? You're an earthly angel, so you know that you are not responsible for their karma, you know. So if they treated you poorly, that's just them projecting, right? That's how they that's how they are. They just that's the way they are, you know. It has nothing to do with you. Yeah, accepting it for what it is. Well, also what I'm hearing is that you don't need to find a meaning in everything. Literally, there's no meaning in everything. Like sometimes people just treat you poorly because they are shitty people. Like they do not know any better. Like they are not developed enough, you know. They are unhealed, they have their own problems, you know, and they will project onto you, right? They will use you as a punching bag, or they will just ignore you, you know, because they think one time I was seeing this person, and he told me that his ex-girlfriend left him. His ex-girlfriend left him, and I asked why. Oh no, he said that his ex-girlfriend cheated on him and then she left him. And I asked why, but you seem like such a solid guy. And he said, well, just because I'm, you know, always doing my thing, this girl thought that I wouldn't get hurt, you know. This girl thought that, oh, he'll be alright, you know. And that really hit me, you know. I was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. I understand now. I understand now. so much better. Yeah, so this is how these people think of you too. Like they view you so in such a high regards that no matter what they do to you, they always think that you're gonna be alright because you are actually the strongest one from the pack. You are. Because you embody Holy Spirit, like you are connected to the source. So these people always know that no matter what they do to you, you'll always bounce back. You'll always be okay. Like there's nothing they could do that will set you off course. You will always bounce back. This is because these people know how strong you are. That's why they treat you like shit. It sucks. It sucks, Yeah, Spirit is saying don't waste your time on distractions. Stay focused. Find inspiration. Yeah, find something that you absolutely love to do. For some people, I'm hearing it's travel. So how can you make travel your work as well? Maybe creating content or starting a channel or partnerships, sponsorships, things like that, right? Like do more research. Do some research on how other people have done it. Some research is needed here. Staying curious, right? Staying excited about life. I know it's so hard nowadays when like you go, online or you watch TV, you hear all these news where like, everybody's dying, freaking bombs everywhere, like, but there's like there's also like perfectly happy people living perfectly happy lives, and it's not being monetized, like nobody's talking about it, because that's just what I'm not gonna get into it, but make a heaven on earth. Like make your own, create your own heaven on earth, and stick to it, right? I'm not saying that you need to be desensitized, like, we can do so much more. So many of my friends have started nonprofits and they're helping kids in freaking third world countries, and there's a lot of things that we can do. So, get excited. Like, what is your purpose? What do you like to do? What makes you happy? How can you contribute to this society? Yeah, make your life a form of art. You might be an artist. So you're not only creating an art, but you're making your life a form of art. Your life is a form of art that people need to hear about it, you guys. Like, you may be a songwriter, you may be writing poems, or maybe you have a channel, maybe you're writing a book, but you will leave behind legacy. Your life will be your piece of artwork. Your life will be that because your life is extraordinary. Nobody has a life like yours. You're the only one. And like we need to hear about it. And generations afterwards will hear about it. So don't belittle yourself. You are so needed. Like you are so special. Like you are one of a kind. There will never be anybody like you. Ever. You know things that the rest of us do not know. You've experienced things that the rest of us have not experienced. You will help so many people. Please realize how precious you are. Yeah, because you have grace and you have faith. You're a true light worker, like pure love, pure light. An earthly angel. You are here to elevate the frequency of the planet. You are here to transmute darkness into the light. You are here to bring people together. You are here to bring people hope. You are here to guide people onto the right path by just standing in your truth, by leading as an example. Wow, you will be forming a family. Amen. Thank you, Lord. You will be forming a family, so don't you doubt it for 1 second. If you haven't been finding a perfect match for you, this is because majority of the people are shitty as fuck. I'm sorry to bring it up to you, but nowadays, let me tell you, when I was growing up, things were much different, okay? My grandparents, my grandmother, she married my grandfather at the age of 18, and this was her only man, you know. They stayed together until my grandfather passed away. So times were a little bit different back in the days, you know. So if you haven't found a solid partner for yourself, this is just because people are fucking shitty as fuck, you know? Like, people will choose the easy route, you know. They will choose the shady route, they will choose the scheming route, they will choose the fuckery, they will choose the hose, they will choose the chains, they will choose the money, they will choose whatever they can get out of people, you know. Because we're in that season, you guys. It's like little monkeys everywhere. No offense to the monkeys, I love animals. But yeah, wait, have some standards, okay? Don't you dare to settle for any bullshit here. Don't you dare, I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Don't you dare to settle for any bullshit here. There's somebody special, okay, out there for you. So if you're 1 in a million, your partner is going to be 1 in a million too. You would just have to wait, okay? But also stay active, you know? Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, you know? Take some chances here and there. Don't just like wait home, you know. Don't just sit there and wait that they're going to come knock on your door. You gotta be active too, you know. Yeah, you are becoming stronger. You are finally realizing your worth. I'm also hearing that your partner may come from a different culture. Certain cultures are more legit than other cultures. I must admit this, okay? Like, not only cultures, but also like communities within the culture are more solid. Like, let's say if people are, you know, if people have like morals and stuff like that, like obviously it's going to be a better life if people have morals than with people who have zero moral, right? So stay open minded, you know. Your love interest, like your true love, may not come in a form that you were expecting them to. So stay open minded, you know, like, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. What part of yourself are you still hiding? This is so important. But also, I'm hearing that certain things, you know, let them be personal, okay? Just like release it for yourself or talk to somebody about it, talk to the therapist about it, but be sure that you don't release these things to somebody who can use them against you, okay? Because this has happened to me so many times. Like, I opened up about something that has happened to me and they totally twisted it against me, right? So please be careful with these snakes and fakes and people who pretend to be your friends, right? So what parts are you still hiding? Like, open up about this to God, or open up about this to the therapist or a psychologist or somebody trustworthy, okay? Wow, yes, stay in your femininity, let them meet you there. Yes, definitely. So, you know how this world is leaning more towards like masculinity, masculine energy, like everything, it needs to be like we're moving on a faster and faster pace. Like, women need to be working harder, like men are not taking care of their families anymore for most of the part. Like, some do, of course, but like for most of the part it's not trending anymore. Right? So it is important to stay in your femininity because that's where the resistance comes from, that's where the standards come from, right? So if you're dating somebody who's making you pay your own bills and also paying their bills, like, is this something that you are accepting, you know? Like, do you lean more towards being a masculine in a relationship, when you should be like in the receiver role. You should be in your femininity, and there's so much strength in femininity, and you can actually, you know, a lot of times you can capitalize on your femininity because you're a woman, or you embody feminine. Even if you're a man, you embody feminine energy, you know. And that is very powerful. Not a lot of, like, not men not cannot always embody feminine energy. Like, you make them weak, I'm hearing. So there's strength in weakness too. Like, there's strength in softness, there's strength in kindness, there's strength in understanding, there's strength in love. And you need to let these people meet you there, okay? I'm also hearing, don't go into like, because you cannot find masculine if you're a feminine, right? And you embody a lot of feminine energy. Of course, you won't be able to fight a masculine because they're, first of all, a lot of times bigger, louder, more aggressive. You know, their testosterone levels are high. So it's not something that will be able to fight. So you need to stay in your true essence. You need to stay in your true femininity, in your soft place, okay? And not everybody will be able to even come there because it makes them weak, and some people don't like to feel weak. So if you have met those masculines that are like very controlling type, and they always want to control women, right? And they just feel weak around you, and it makes them feel very uncomfortable, and they're like, I would rather date a hoe who's like less sensitive, or, you know, I would rather date somebody who's like not as emotional, or who doesn't express themselves, things like that, right? So don't you dare change yourself with somebody like that. Don't you dare. You better stay in your femininity because that is rare. That is rare. Okay? And that is exactly what is needed here in this crazy world. Okay? We need more feminine energy in this world because the masculine energy is taking over. And this, like, feminine energy is literally, divine feminine is on the rise right now because, like, Mother Earth, she had it. She's suffering so bad from like a masculine energy coming and taking over, destroying things, you know. So there is a feminine energy on the rise right now, but it is your responsibility to stick to your true essence, okay? So if some people don't understand your sensitivity, some people don't understand your softness, your kindness, some people don't understand that you need some time, you know, some people don't understand how to communicate with you, they don't know how to treat you right, don't you dare and go there and change yourself with these people. Because some people do understand and they do appreciate, and that's exactly what they're looking for. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, art of forgiving. So seems like a lot of release is needed here. Looking forward to the future, yes. What is your future? I'm also hearing, what are like the qualities that you can apply? Like, what are you good at? Like, where is your strength? Where does your strength lies? Like, how can you apply it to your future, right? The best closure is your happiness, yes. If somebody left you or cheated on you or just ghosted you, and you never got the closure, Spirit here is saying that your happiness is your closure, okay? Make yourself happy. That is your closure. That is the ultimate revenge. Although we never go for the revenge, we just let it go because it's not up to your standards. So the best closure is your happiness. So make sure that you make yourself happy. Okay, you guys, this is all I have for you. If you resonate, drop the comment if this is your story. Help me to spread the message by liking the video. And remember to stay in your femininity, okay? That's where your true power comes from. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you guys, take care. And I'll talk to you very, very soon.